They count us out, they laugh and tease, saying we live in old memories, but they don't feel the passion inside. When you bleed that star, your hope don't die. Every Sunday's a brand new fight, through heartbreak nights and spotlight lights. We've seen legends rise, we've seen tough falls, but we still believe through it all. Let's go Cowboys, keep that star shining bright in the storm. Let's go Cowboys, championship hearts still keeping us warm. It's been a long road, but the dream's still alive. One team, one voice, one reason we strive. Let go Cowboys, yeah, we're still chasing that ring, and we'll rise. From Troy to Emmett, from Irvin to Dak, from the 90s runs to the comeback tracks. The haters talk, but they don't see the power of a faithful family. Win or lose, we ride together, through every trial, through any weather. Cause someday soon, when that trophy's raised, you'll hear the world shout our praise. Let's go Cowboys, keep that star shining bright in the storm. Let's go Cowboys, championship hearts still keeping us warm. It's been a long road, but the dream's still alive. One team, one voice, one race, and we strive. Let's go Cowboys, yeah, we're still chasing that ring, and we'll rise. It's not just about the wins, it's about the fight, the family, the pride. 30 years of waiting only makes the moment sweeter when we get there together. Let's go Cowboys, keep that hope burning deep in our soul. Let's go Cowboys, every heartbreak just makes us whole. We'll stand, we'll fight, we'll cheer till the end, till Super Bowl dreams come true again. Let's go Cowboys, forever faithful, forever friends. Let's go Cowboys, let's go Cowboys. We believe, we believe.
Hey there! Welcome to Music Meets Sports, where sports legends meet custom soundtracks. Founded by music producer Ronald Tyke Oliver, Music Meets Sports was created to bridge generations, educate fans, and celebrate the greatness of both current and former athletes. We craft original songs about heroes in basketball, football, baseball, boxing, and beyond, highlighting their struggles and victories. Across all musical genres, we reintroduce fans to their favorite athletes in a way they've never heard before. From Babe Ruth to Reggie White, from rising WNBA stars to timeless NFL great stream, or download our music now on Apple Music, Amazon, and Spotify. Visit musicmeetsports.org to explore the catalog, hear new releases, and join the movement that's preserving sports history, one song at a time.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Game Time Brian here, otherwise known as the Mailman. What's going on, everybody? I didn't get a chance to do a lunchtime chat. I was working, running, trying to get done. They gave me a little bit of help, but I was trying to get done, the route, and I just didn't have time to take a lunch today. Did not stop. So, I figured I'd come home. We'll talk a little bit of Cowboys camp. We got some big days ahead of us. Again, it's not looking the brightest right now, but that doesn't mean nothing for the wins and losses necessarily. Just right where we sit today, it doesn't make me warm and fuzzy. Now, I'm putting the link in the chat here, so anybody can hop in. I'm going to do this occasionally. What's up, Yasin Cowboy? If anybody wants to join in, please feel free. It's the link is to everybody. Obviously, I gotta vet the people, make sure nobody's coming in like the one chick with no top on. We had to watch that. But yes, we sit here. Tomorrow is the big. Tomorrow is the big. The practice with the Rams. I'm letting them in, so I don't know why. Admit all. There we go. So we'll see. Again, don't get caught up. Just looking at some of the notes here, do not expect any of the starters. Dak is not playing in any of the preseason games. They've already said that. So let's start there. Is anybody upset that Dak is not playing? Is anybody upset that Dak is not playing? Again, it's not a big deal. He's playing in the practice, but the preseason games he will not be playing. I don't think that's a big deal.
I'm not upset.
Yeah.
I figured he needs to protect that leg as long as possible.
Again, Logan, wins and losses in the preseason mean nothing, brother. Again. So you're going to beat our backups? It's backups against backups. Again, what you're trying to do is get reps. Tomorrow's joint practice is way more important than Saturday's game. Saturday's game is just really just for, Saturday's game is just really for the young guys trying to win roster spots. We don't need Dak to play in the preseason. Exactly, Dustin Bosley. So how are you, Hallie? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm just, had a late morning, so haven't got all the sleep out yet.
Yeah. What's up, Randy? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, Ryan, and you?
I'm doing good. Just a running type of day. It's just run. But just some canned notes. Mozzie Smith left today's practice due to a lower body injury. He was seeing favoring his right leg and was evaluated in the injury tent before ultimately leaving the field. That's not good for tomorrow's practice, so I don't have an update other than it's a lower body injury for Mozzie. I really do believe if this was, if they were going to evaluate this roster properly, he probably wouldn't make the team.
I agree.
I don't want to hang on to a guy. You could tell if there's a significant injury, this might be the end for Mozzie again. Kind of like what they did to Taco Charlton. Don't hang on to him. Don't
I agree.
hang on.
It lingers over the team.
I figured Jay, if he doesn't get it, Jay Toia is probably going to get that job.
Well, but you couldn't, and I agree. And there's a guy, I know PRIMETIME wasn't too high on him, Perry and Winfrey that we got. Again, he was a troubled dude. He was drafted, I believe, in the 4th round in 2022. Had some off-the-field issues. Again, hopefully he's got his life straightened out. But he has surprised a lot of people, again, with his penetration. Pause. So that's, I don't know what you guys think about that, but again, Mozzie Smith to hang on him any longer is, I don't know. I don't see the reason to do it. Maybe he needs a new start. I don't know.
I know he was getting blown off the ball by 3 yards last week when I watched him going through drills. And like you said, Perry on Winfrey, they are excited about him. I've heard they're ecstatic on him right now.
Yeah, he's looking good. Again, they have a lot of bodies to throw at it. What's going on now? And again, we could talk about grades and, we talk like our rookies that are looking good. There's really only one player that's absolutely dominating, and that's Ezraku. Everybody else has good days and bad days. So to think that Booker, I'm saying this is what I expect from Booker. I do not expect Pro Bowl season year one. I don't. I think I'm thinking along the line of a Cooper Beebe last year, Randy. I'm thinking
I
that's
You're
kind of where
100%
I'm
right.
at. That's where
Me
you want
too.
average to maybe slightly above average with a great future. That's
Hmm.
Booker is handling big physical guy. I mean, he is handling where he's struggling at times is with the quick guy. Like, you know who's having a great camp? Solomon Thomas is having an outstanding camp for the Cowboys. And a guy like Solomon who's quick and powerful, not like he seems to be able to handle the power rush. It's that quick moves. And I'll get to the chat shortly, everybody. Thank you. So again, it's not all sunshine and roses on the Cowboys right now. So again, they need these joint practices. They need the preseason games to see what they got. I'm hearing that get ready for what's his name? The cornerback, Gilmore is on his way in. That's what I'm hearing. So I don't know
I
if
hope
that
so.
I don't know if that makes anybody happy or not, but Gilmore is said to be returning to the Cowboys shortly. That's what I was told. So we'll see if that's indeed true. But let's get back. Let's start out with the chat real quick, and then we will get back to you guys. Isaac Ramirez, what's up, brother? Oscar Perini, what's going on? Logan Motorsports, Vinny Hagan, how are you? You got Jesse in here with us. Dirty Sanchez, what's up, brother? Dustin Bosley, Randy McIntyre is hanging out. Flip Shelton, what's up, Flip? Jimbo, my neighbor, what's up, Jimbo? How are you? That dude Rolo, what's up, Rolo? How are you? Hallie Pierce is joining us. I figured I'd do an earlier stream. I'll keep putting it. Copy. I'll put it back in here. So.
Yeah, Loyal's trying to get in right now.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, he just texted and asked where the link was. I told him in the notes of the stream.
Yeah, I'll just pin it at the top. There you go. I'll just pin it at the top. And I'll get to the rest of the chat. Sorry. Clemente, what's up, Clemente? How are you? Yeah, just move on from the BS from the other night. I just hope everybody else has. Bobby Babinski, Eagle fan, won't stop. I'm like, just let it go, man. It is what it is. Everybody's entitled to do what they want, man. Again, it is what it is. The mailman from the Delaware Valley. What's up, Yasin? How are you, brother? Lamar Davis. What's up, Lamar? How are you? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Arturo Gomez. How are you, Arturo? Who else we got? Bruce Banner. What's up, Bruce? How are you? You ready to stir the gravy today, brother? We got Curtis in here. Hello, game time, and everyone having a good evening. Curtis, I'm drinking my water. I didn't drink enough water today in my game time, Brian tumbler. I know Hallie's got one. Or I think I sent her one. Dirty Sanchez. Brian Broadus is saying that Collins is looking good and healthy since we signed him. Thinks that Pickens has helped CD to another level. Yeah, we could talk about that. Again, those are the easy ones, right? But, I think we have some serious questions on our lines right now. So we'll see, man. Again, I'm going to stick to my 9, maybe 10 wins if we're lucky. As I sit here today, I haven't went through the games and really, I want to see them play on the field. I want to see, that's the thing. We're not going to see much. I want to see who's healthy at the start of the season. But, I'm not that ecstatic right now, people. I'm not trying to bring everybody down, but just some of the things I'm seeing, I'm hoping that it could be good, but I don't know, man. Everybody getting a little banged up at camps, but a lot of them aren't too serious. Yeah, Lou, they're not. A.J. Brown spoke, and we'll talk about that a little later. But, yeah, I mean, it's just, yes, thanks 9,000. Yes, I don't know that he was a reach, but obviously he's a failed pick. I'm ready to move on. Stephen White, what's up, brother? How are you? Stephen Ultra Cowboy is in here. But anyway, everybody, we are all caught up. Loyal, how you doing, brother? What's going on? You all right?
Yeah.
So I can't believe that we saw Barack come back last night. How about Lesnar? That was crazy.
That was nuts.
That was nuts. Jesse, what's up? You working? How's work?
Yeah, I'm fine. Working cool. Trying to stay cool in here.
Yeah, I figured I would do an early stream. I know Mark. I do, I do try and work around people that I care about. So I know he goes on later tonight. I wanted to get in for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and get out, just to get my stream in. But I mean, let's get back to the camp. Wade's in here, I think. What's up, Wade? How are
Yeah,
you, brother?
I'm here.
You okay?
Yeah, I just got the phone with my dad. We were talking about the Cowboys for a little while.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is play a little in the background. I'm gonna play it in the background and
You think I'm negative about the Cowboys? Boy, you should hear my dad. My dad's pushing almost 70 now, and I can't get him to say anything good about the Cowboys.
Yeah. Let me see.
He said, I'm tired of seeing YouTube videos of them at training camp dicking around, joking around, and playing around. He don't like seeing that.
Yeah. Well, see, what I got is today's training camp highlights. So it looks like that Murray's back in a linebacker. You got Solomon Thomas. You got Osa. You're going to see a lot of Brock Hoffman tomorrow at center. Again, right now you see Brock playing left guard. Again, my concern, and let's look at number 40 there. Hunter Lepke. Hunter Lepke is getting a lot of run, everybody. Lepke is getting a lot of run. So, which I'm happy because Hunter Lepke does it all. He blocks. He's a poor man's Mike Allstott. Actually, Schottenheimer says
who's that left tackle right now?
Left tackle right now. Well, you got Terrence Steele at right tackle. He's fine. Left tackle, they are switching.
Thomas, isn't it?
Yeah, it's number 71, Nate Thomas. He's a big boy. Now, let's talk a little bit of something about Nate Thomas. Nate Thomas is a guy where where he is unbelievable is in power. He moves people. Where he needs work is speed rushers, like a lot of the bigger guys. He moves people, so that's the advantage that he has over an Asim Richards, who may be a better all around, the type guy. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what you think about that. What's up, Joe DeMasi? What's up, D'Angelo? How are you, brother? Tommy T,
same thing.
what's up,
Tyler
brother?
Booker's kind of bad against speed rushers.
Who's that?
Tyler Booker. Brian Broad was talking about that.
Well,
he's kind of bad
we
against
were talking
speed
about
rushers.
He's good. Like, again, in the NFC East, I'm not saying he's going to dominate them, but he's going to have a lot better chance with these guys like Jalen Carter, just big bull rush type guys, strong guys. He can match your strength. Where he struggles is against a guy like Solomon Thomas. That's why they're not giving him an A grade right now. He's having good days and bad days. If you guys are looking at the screen, look at number 98. He's a big boy. He's going to play inside and outside. Like we have a lot of position flex, but I'm looking for them to make a deal. Number 99, everybody, look at 99 in your screen. That's Perry and Winfrey. He has come in here and really solidified the D tackle spot. Again, PRIMETIME didn't like him, but sometimes you got to give guys a chance. Just look what the Eagles did with Zach Vaughn. I mean, he was a mediocre player, came to Eagles, and in the right scheme, he's a nice player. So what I will tell everybody is that CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens are dynamic. I mean, Wade, I don't think that we could be any more happier with what's going on with George Pickens. George Pickens is a star. I mean, he is just catching everything. So I just hope that our offensive line can be good enough to be able to run the ball a little bit, But even if it's a pure pass, that's not a way to win, Wade. But it's going to be hard to stop. It's going to be hard to stop. So your thoughts on that?
Well, I think if Schottenheimer's anything like his daddy, he's going to try to establish the run. But if we got to resort to the pass, I mean, we got Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. I don't like doing that. I don't want Dak throwing it, 50 times a game. I'd prefer Dak to be in that 30 to 35 range of throwing the ball.
So he's got to protect that leg. Can't be
Number
throwing it too
6 was
much.
one of the guys
Yeah.
from Syracuse, I believe, Brian.
Yeah. Now, is he a
I'm not sure if he's a safety or
no. That was an offensive guy, Kelly, number
Oh.
6. Yeah. He's a receiver who's not going to make the team. It
Yeah.
is Camp Lou. It is. Pickens is a whole. Nah, Bruce, I'm not so. He's going to be dynamic, brother. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, Bruce, in training camp. That's all we're saying, buddy. I mean,
Pickens he's a beast already. I don't know why anyone would doubt that.
Again, Dak's gonna, if healthy. Now let's go down. There's John Stevens, number 49. You see John Stevens? He's the guy who had back-to-back ACL issues. Problem with him is he's not looking, per the experts, he's not really separating himself. I don't know that John Stevens is going to make the team. He might get cut and try and make the practice squad.
Trayshawn Holden went off again today.
That's it. Interesting, because you got Trayshawn Holden, right? Just remember his coach is now with the Cowboys. He played with Oregon. PRIMETIME, ex-quarterback of the Oregon Ducks, loves a Trayshawn Holden. My thing is, when I listen to the experts, they keep throwing in the Cavante Turpin as a wide receiver. He's going to make... There's Jay Toye, everybody, number 93. He's a big boy. They keep throwing in Cavante Turpin as a wide receiver. He's going to make the roster as a kick returner. I think they're going to keep 5 wide receivers and Turpin. I think they're going to go heavy with running back. I really do. I mean, I think they're going to go heavy with running back. I think they're going to probably go 4 and I think they're going to go Williams,
Sanders,
Jaden Blue, and Phil
Maffa.
Maffa, and H-back, fullback. So it's going to be Hunter Lepke. I think that's what you're going to see. So they're going to have to go light. I'm thinking they're going to go light with tight end, maybe only keep 3. Maybe I love Princeton Fant, but I think he's a practice squatter. I think they're going to cut him and try and put him back on the practice squad. But did you just see that throw by Dak on the move? To Pickens. Dak is moving really well. I mean, I don't know if you guys are watching what I'm saying.
Watching it.
Yeah,
No, I'm watching.
I mean, Dak is moving good. I mean, there hasn't been any hitches. Now, Dak has had his good days and his bad days, let's be honest. And that's why I'm very curious to see. I wish I was off tomorrow, but I don't think tomorrow night we'll go over it. We'll do what's tomorrow? Tuesday? Yeah, we'll do another video tonight. We'll do a live stream after I get home from work about the joint practice. And we'll show you some of the highlights. Again, what Dallas is doing this year in training camp, which is very good. Just look at the crossing patterns, the motion. Again, you really haven't seen this, So it's exciting because I've been talking about motion and pre-snap motion at the snap. What Dallas did last year was motion, and then it gets set, and then snap the football. Now, you want to have guys moving at the snap, but it's a catch-22 because if you do that, then you got to be careful. Just looking at some of the guys here, you're going to see a lot of number 10. It's going to be the Joe Milton, Will Greer show on Saturday. So get ready. So, and that's fine. Joe Milton needs all the work. He needs all the work. So, any thoughts? Joe Tranchina, what's up, brother?
They got Turpin in there. Okay.
What's up,
Turpin's going
Christian?
to have a big year. Turpin's going to be a very, very important cog. You watch.
He's a bullet. He's a bullet.
Well, they're saying that Blue has been working with the first team.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been hearing. Good things about Blue.
What about
Broda said he
Tolbert?
underrated. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Hallie.
Oh no, I was just saying I haven't heard that great things about Tolbert, but
He's a number 4, I think. I think
Yeah,
the
I
starting
agree.
3. I think it's going to be Lamb, Pickens, and Mingo 3.
I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Mingo was
And
pushing
Turpin's up for. I
Tolbert.
don't even know if Tolbert will make the team.
Tolbert better be watching because Trayshawn Holden is
That's
coming
Phil
on
Maffa
too.
right there, guys. Number 30. Yeah, listen, guys, I hear what you guys are saying, but every camp is doing the same thing. So
Yeah.
just know every camp is doing this. So again, we're not all we're saying is who we like and who we not, not so much. Israel Mokwamu, thank God we brought him back, number 24. He's a big guy. Again, I don't know what they have against him and signing him to a long-term deal. You have to love Israel Mokwamu. Again, he's a very versatile guy. Again, they're not tackling people, and we'll see. I am very concerned with right now our left tackle. I think it'll be serviceable. It may even be better than last year with Tyler Guyton because he struggled so much with picking up the stunts and stuff. So, I mean, we shall see.
So I'm not even saying they'll ever do it, but I mean, if Guyton doesn't start and we are getting blown off the ball at left tackle, doesn't it entice you to put your best lineman at left tackle?
Depends on if they can play it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm simply saying, like, if Dak is getting killed, during the game, you can't play around with that. You got to.
I'd say move Tyler Smith over.
You got to move him over. We have so many guards. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I know he's an all-pro guard, but we
I
could
agree,
slip someone in there.
I mean, Lyle Collins is depth, but he was a right tackle.
Yeah, Lyle is going to be depth, but he is
he's not a left tackle. He's right.
No,
remember, they tried to move him at
he's going to
left
be
tackle before, and how bad that ended up being.
See, what Dallas has this year, is they don't have swing guys. They have guys who are going to be a backup at right tackle, a backup at left tackle, and then they have some guys who could play the guard spots. It'll be curious. Dallas really does need to look at trading depth, for depth, maybe an interior guy for maybe an edge rusher or,
Yeah, true. You're right, Lou. I mean, there's people, you don't know what you got until they get in the game.
You don't know, Lou. You're 100% right. You do not know. What we do know is we have an explosive offense. I'm pretty happy with the offensive line. I'm not ecstatic. I mean, I'm going by what it was last year after the injuries. That's what we're kind of in our head. Right now, we only have Guyton, right? And Guyton is the one guy who I'm just going to rewind this and just that way, if anybody's coming in, they could watch it. Guyton is the only guy that really hurt the team last year. Let's be honest. He was not very good. He started off okay and then went downhill quickly.
Because he's a right tackle, and they moved him to left tackle.
Well,
that was a mistake.
Well, I don't know because remember there was a left-handed quarterback. I think Guyton's going to be fine. I just, I don't know that it's a unbelievable miss early on in the season. He's going to be back. I just don't know if he's going to be ready week 1. That's all. But it looks like they got Nate Thomas at left tackle, Brock Hoffman at left guard, right? Who's number 78? Oh, is that Tyler Booker?
Terrence Steele.
No, yeah, Steele.
Steele.
78? Yeah.
Yes, Terrence Steele.
Well, who's playing right guard? I didn't see that. That's what I was looking
Could
at.
be Laleel Collins or
right now
I don't know
it's 62. Oh no, it's Booker. Okay, it's Tyler Booker. Now the first team's in. All right. Well, no. Yeah, well, see what they're doing is they're swapping some guys. So that's Tyler.
He must
Booker.
be ahead of me because I see the guy they're still interviewing.
Number 52 is Tyler Booker. You got BB Booker, Steele, Nate Thomas. Nate Thomas may be your starter, guys.
71 is a big old boy, though.
He's big.
He's a road grader.
Yeah, he's a road grader.
And if he can be coached up, he could be a threat. I mean,
where he's going to struggle, unfortunately, is guys like Nolan Smith who were smaller and fast. That's where he may struggle. But again,
that's when you put somebody in to help chip him,
right?
The guy off the line to slow him down.
Yeah, Lou Branch is right. I'm always interested in what the lines look like because anything else is useless without being on paper.
Solomon Thomas looking like Dak Prescott on steroids.
Solomon Thomas is a stud.
He looks like Dak Prescott on steroids.
He does, don't he? He does.
You know, I told Mark Solomon Thomas was the one that we should have drafted when he came out of Stanford back in 2000 and
He Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, no. Was he
he's
Oklahoma?
from what's that?
Stanford.
No, but
Stanford.
where is he from? No, I think he's from Texas, right? Or not Oklahoma,
No, he's
Texas.
from Dallas.
Yeah, he's from Dallas.
No, he's from Dallas.
Yeah. So yeah, you got Joe Milton. No, that's Phil Maffa, I believe. Or no, that's Javante, right? Yeah, that's Javante. I think that's Javante. Is that Javante or Maffa? I didn't see who got it. I think that was 37.
He came from the 49ers, though.
Look at Miles Turner.
Come on.
Oh, that was
Solomon
Maffa.
Thomas.
Yeah.
No, he was with the Jets with White Cotton.
He was selected by the
Fresno.
49ers in 2017. He also played for the Raiders and New York Jets.
It's good to see Terrence Steele back. It really is because, you know, they need him. Right now, they got 76 playing left tackle.
Damn, he looks just like Dak Prescott, man. I swear.
That was Asim Richards. Yeah, Asim Richards isn't done fighting for that left tackle. Yeah,
I agree.
He's not. So
what number is Asim Richards?
76.
Yeah. Yeah, Asim Richards. Again, I'm hearing Sam Williams, and again, you know, we really don't know what to believe. That's why I can't wait until we actually watch games. Hopefully, Sam Williams, he needs to play in Saturday's game. You know, the Super Bowl winning scout is saying that he hasn't seen nothing from Sam Williams again. So, again,
I wonder if that's going to be televised or not.
I have to look. I have to look at that.
Probably ESPN2.
Phil Moffitt. Yeah, Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday night. Well, I know it's on here. They
Yeah,
put
where
it on
you're
the
at. Yeah. Oh, Loyal, I bought that box, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
You figure it out?
Oh, no, I didn't get it yet.
Oh, well, when you get it, you have to give me a call and I can show you how to.
Yeah, definitely.
Not hard.
I was going to tell you that. So, because Phil released me from his family, so I'm not getting. I was thinking about getting a Sunday ticket, but if I get that, you get all the games on there, right?
Yeah, he released you from the family.
Well,
He disowned you.
Thought you were family. He said, "Get the
Disowned you.
He said, "Get to stepping." Well, you know, because you can add multiple people to your family to get the. Because he bought the Sunday ticket last year.
Yeah.
So I was a part. But here's the bad part: I lost my YouTube TV. I couldn't log on from here unless. So
Gotcha.
It was weird. So I used my wife's account here. So now I'm released. I'm free.
You're an orphan.
Yeah, I'm an orphan. All the coaches have praised Sam, but a dude that has been in scouting for 20 years is wearing a Super Bowl ring. Yeah, I mean, I hear you, Ultra. That's why I said I need to see, for my own eyes. But just looking at number 35 in the middle there, Marist Leofau, he is all over the field this year. And just look at number 41. I know a lot of people said he was light in the ass. He's a big dude. I mean, he is quick.
Did they have Sam Williams playing linebacker?
No, they have him playing on the end. Well, they do, but it's on the inside right now, is what they're showing.
Yeah. You know who I heard is having, and I've been very critical of him, Donovan Wilson is having a hell of a camp. So, and Malik Hooker. So I was a little worried about our safeties. I'm thinking, maybe we can move on from Donovan Wilson. They're not moving on from Donovan Wilson. Donovan Wilson is a key piece. Now, I ain't going to lie. Last year, I kept seeing him miss assignments. So
don't forget about 57, that kid we drafted from the Bears.
Yeah, Jack Sanborn. Yeah, he's just an all-around. He knows the defense.
A lot of people are sleeping on him.
Yeah.
They're forgetting about him.
Yeah. Again, it'll be interesting because you're going to see, remember last year when they played the Rams in the preseason? They could not stop the Rams passing game. They just could not. Now, there's going to be no Matt Stafford. So Matt Stafford will not be involved. So, but either will Dak. I'll be curious to see. Really, these camp battles are really.
Yeah, Sandbar, he could be like Leighton Vander Esch for us.
He's
Just
just a sound guy. He's not going to run off the charts. He's not going to, but he's just a very sound player. He's a guy you want because he's not going to make too many mistakes. But yeah, man, it's just very exciting to be watching this offense. The defense is going to have times, but it's all going to come down to stopping the run, right? If we can't stop the run,
It ain't gonna matter.
It ain't gonna matter. We're gonna have to win like shootouts, and that's no way to win. So we have a lot. I'm just hoping my team will go out and make some moves, and like instead of just outright cutting a good player, like Deuce Vaughn. I don't see Deuce Vaughn making the team. Maybe they could stash him on injured, somehow. Niners all damn day. What's up, brother? Nobody's saying it's our year, brother. Nobody's saying that.
Nobody's saying that.
That's the thing, man. I hope it's our year, but I ain't.
Yep.
Well, y'all gonna steal our thunder, man. You're trying to get excited. Y'all want to come in here and be negative Nancy's.
Tell me about
it. Cowboys ain't shit. Shit.
No excuses. What do you mean, Bruce? Like, what excuse?
It needs to be put
Let us enjoy the
that's
moment.
our goal. I'm sorry.
No, stop apologizing.
No, our goal is to try to get Super Bowl. Well, I don't see it happening this year, but eventually working up, getting the team better, getting better players and things like that.
It's just like you and just like my team. We're just like I said, not waiting for no Super Bowl. We'll see what we got.
Yeah.
I will say this though, I do think we have a Super Bowl type offense if our line.
Oh, there you go, Drew.
Yeah, I'm not. We're trying to sit here and have the wrong channel for that today, brother. Let's see who we got here. Number 50. Yeah, number 53, Houston. That was funny because they interviewed. Who did they interview? Oh, they interviewed. I think it was Solomon Thomas. Or no, it was the edge rusher, Dante Fowler. They interviewed Dante Fowler, and they said, who's your favorite pass rusher? And he said Houston, number 53, that Dallas picked up from Detroit. He used to play for Detroit. He said he loves his move. So I think Houston might be on the team. So my question to you is, who's out? Who's out?
I know.
We would be trading somebody then. If
well, that's what I'm
we
saying.
have so many edge. I'm glad you
out.
said that, Randy. We're going to have to trade one of them because we can't get rid of. We can't cut any of these edges and then they end up going to somewhere like Philadelphia or Washington. No.
Yes, I agree.
We want to trade them.
You know, Dan Quinn, he's always looking.
Maybe that's when we go to the Colts and say, we'll take your defensive tackle for an edge rusher.
D, how are you, D? What's going on?
Something like that.
Randy, you should be our agent. You should get on the phone with him.
Randy.
Yeah.
Randy.
Marcus, what's up,
I found out about Jeffrey Simmons.
What's up?
His contract is no trade.
Oh, is it? But if he
Ultra? Thanks, brother.
Voids it to go to the Cowboys, it would be good.
Yep. That's the only way.
Going on?
Is if he sign a waiver saying that he wants out.
Yeah.
Speaking of negative Nancy and the bedpan arrives. I love Drew. I just don't feel like being negative today. That's the other channel. Those are the other channels, man. We try and be.
Hey, it's nice to talk about training camp for a change instead of talking about Dak and Jalen and all this other junk.
Again, and we could talk a little negative here. I mean, again, I think Mark didn't take kindly to what I said. I don't care. I am entitled to my opinion. They're both at fault. Obviously, the Joneses are for a better word, clueless. I mean, let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. The Joneses.
Did you hear Shawty's interview today?
What's that?
Yeah, he looked frustrated.
I loved it. He was talking about he wants physicality. That's what he said in his interview.
Again, though,
physicality.
That's my real downfall. Now the deal is going to get done, people. Everybody relax. It is, but At a cost, people.
I'm going to have to get out of here.
All right,
I wanted to come on for a little bit, but me and my son we got dinner prep. Now we got to start cooking.
Okay, well, have fun.
Oh, what time is it
All right.
there?
Okay. I'll see y'all later.
See you, Hallie.
All right, take it easy.
Okay,
Later.
Bye. My problem with the whole situation, and we'll address it, it's just bad timing. You have a new coach who's trying to change the culture, and what it does is it does splinter the locker room until he gets in. Then once it's in, he's back, and then it's fine. But I just feel like you're not making it good for the boys.
Hey, Bruce Banner, I'm about to turn into the Incredible
I agree,
Hulk.
Brian.
Yeah, it's very frustrating.
I think you got to get this stuff done before training camp so that you can concentrate on what your team needs to do to get better.
Should have been done, Randy.
Yeah.
That should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah.
But ain't shit we can do about it.
No. And that's the thing that everybody says, well, what are y'all going to do about it? What can we do about it? We're just one fish in a deep blue sea of fish. I mean,
I'm tired of worrying about stressing out about shit like that. I've been doing it for years with Dak, with Zeke, with Dez, with all this. I'm done with it, man. I'm just like,
the way Brian Broaddus was talking is that he talked to Steven, and Steven knows we frustrated, but he said we need to change. Maybe they're not signing Micah, giving him this big contract because they're tired of setting the market.
He's going to be signed, Wade. Again, I know what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying he's not going to be signed, but I'm just saying you could hear it right here. Don't be surprised if Cowboys franchise tag him.
No, I think he's going to get signed. Again, it won't be franchise because Mike, from what I'm hearing, Wade, I'm tired of beating around the bush. Like, we're all hearing it, but what I'm hearing is Dallas offered $200 million in guarantees.
I heard that too.
It was a 5-year deal. I don't know the particulars. That's the thing, but it seems like Dallas offered 45 annual, and Micah turned it down. Now I don't know if that's true or not, or is it it's
40 million a year. Guaranteed.
40 million a year guaranteed. Now he can make more, so it's almost there. Micah supposedly was okay with it, and then once the agent got involved, the number shot up a little bit. And it's not much, but they're going to make him wait a little bit. That's how they do their business. They don't like being played like that, even though Jerry knows better that you can't do a deal without the agents. He knows that. But he's not going anywhere. He'll be a Cowboy. But at what cost, right? How many games? How many games before he's ready to go? And, that's why this year, as much as we would love for it to be a Super Bowl year, it's going to have to turn into that. I think early on, it may be ugly. Let's be honest. It very well may be ugly out of the gate. You got to go to Philly. That's a tough game. You got to come home against the Giants. That's not going to be easy. I think we'll win that game, but it's going to be a close game. It is what it is, boys. I mean, I don't know I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you that we the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, I think we could score a lot of points. I think we could be dynamic with a lead. Are we going to be able to get a lead and are we going to be able to stop the run? That's why when people say, what do I think? I said, I need to see them at least in practice and see some highlights and see how they're looking and how they are going into the season and how healthy. So we'll see, but it ain't going to go past 9 or 10 wins. I can tell you right now, they ain't winning more than 9 or 10 wins.
My problem is, though, how much enough is enough? I mean, good God, 40 million a year? That's money that you could put us all together and we're never going to see that kind of money.
Well,
that's what's so crazy about this. He's making, 24 million this year?
What I wish his agent would tell him is there's a city wage tax in the city of Philly, and the players talk about it. So if you take a deal in Philly, and you are taxed out the just like in New York, the city wage tax, and you go from. That's why it's better to play in Dallas because you play half of your games in Dallas. See, when you like how it works is you're taxed based on where you're playing. So if you have a game in Philly, you are taxed for that game check what the Philly tax is. You know what I'm saying? So if you play 17 games with, so.
And we're about to give over $40 million to a guy that all he does is rush the passer. That's what's irritating for me right now, is all he can do is rush the passer. And the Cowboys' biggest issue the last 15, 17 years has been stopping the run, not rushing the passer.
I agree with you, man.
Hey, if I'm gonna be honest with you, if we could get 2 number ones, a number 2, and some other stuff, I'd jump all that on a heartbeat, because we got enough edge rushers that could make the difference. I'm telling you, they're not thinking about this straightly. I don't know.
I would say I would love to see, now that we think we know what we have as far as, he's our best player right now. He's our best rookie is Ezeraku. I'm looking forward to seeing him on one side and Micah on another on a passing down. That's the thing. We got Dante Fowler, you got Marshawn Nealand, you got Tyra Sweet. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Who else am I forgetting? There's edge rushers galore on this team.
Sam Williams.
Sam Williams. That's the guy I was forgetting.
But as a GM, as an owner of a team, wouldn't it cross your mind to at least call teams and see what you may can get?
Wait, they're already calling the Cowboys, the Bears, and somebody else has already called the Cowboys.
For what?
And asked them.
For what?
What they would take for Micah.
Yeah. Do you know who?
You got to give me an all-pro one technique. That's all I know.
Yeah. We're not getting Jeffrey Simmons, so he's not on the again. That's not happening. So it is what it is. He's going to get paid, Bruce. He's going to be a Cowboy. So I think we all need to get away from trading him. It's not like, it's kind of fruitless to say I want to trade him. It's not going to happen. At least not now. Don't make him play right now. They're not going to trade him right now.
What if he wants a no trade clause?
Well, then you're not getting it.
That's what I mean. Like, you can't have Dak a no
Dak
trade
got
clause
a no
for that
trade
contract.
because but wait, Dak got it. Remember, because he played in the final year of his deal.
Yeah.
Then he was franchised. Yeah. Then he was going to be free.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't.
He was free after the season. Remember they.
Yeah.
So
I
wouldn't
feel comfortable giving Parsons a no trade.
But
clause.
it's a little different. I would be like, no, we're not giving you a no trade. We don't have any intention.
He could be asking for that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he probably is. I'm sure he is. Dak got it, but Dak again was made to jump through all the hoops. You know what I mean? He was made to jump through the hoops, whether we like it or not. So it is what it is. Oh, what's that, Jesse?
He's also the quarterback, number 1.
Yeah. Why would they trade a great talent like Micah? Yeah, Marcus, they're not going to. Again.
I'm not saying that they should. I'm just saying that
other
they should
teams
listen.
have done it, though. Other teams have done it, though, Randy.
What do you mean?
I agree.
What do you mean?
I mean, damn, that they traded Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack was a beast.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And how'd that work out for the Raiders?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the Raiders are another
Well, here's the thing. We're going to be the ones drafting, not the Raiders.
Yeah, they did. The Raiders don't draft well.
If Will McClay is anything like people say he is, you need to turn those first-round picks and second-round picks into something.
I don't know. I ain't impressed with Mozzie Smith, though.
Mozzie going to be cut if he don't.
He was like a second-round pick, though, if you think about it, Mozzie.
John, trade him or give him a record bag. Either way, you're screwed for years. No, we're not. Come on, brother. That's
all I got to say is the Mozzie Smith, Taco Charlton, players like that. It's like,
well, every team has them kind of players.
I can't give a guy that all he does is rush the passer a record deal. I can't.
I think that's their point.
I got plenty of pass rushers already, and I'm going to give you a record deal.
The only reason I don't think that they franchise Micah, I think they're going to use the franchise next year not to let Pickens get away if they can stop him, especially if he has a great year.
Yeah,
I agree.
Maz's Ultra's boy. He'll be crushed. Nah, I mean, no, he ain't. I mean,
Randy, I
listen,
said the same thing.
I'm rooting for Mozzie, but again, if he doesn't do it this year, I don't think he's going to get cut. But I don't know what the injury is either. I'm hoping it's nothing. Let me see if I can find the injury update. But let me see. Let me update it. Let me update and see what's going on with Mozzie. Kyle Yeomans, let's see, 1 hour ago. Another fun day from the receivers. Fant, Brooks, Holden, all with great grabs. Success in multiple periods, yeah. A Toia with more one tech with the ones. So Jay Toia, the guy that everybody laughed at me, he's playing well. Again, just give the kid a chance. Just give the kid a chance. That's all we're saying. Now, is that enough? No, it's not enough. But if I mean, I think he can be good. Hall spent the whole day working as a first-team slot. So I was talking about Keeman Hall. I liked him. Maffa showing up, just like Shoddy said. Dak was efficient and easygoing in the red zone. Communication, the secondary was hit or miss at times. Again, the secondary is a struggle right now with Diggs playing games on the side, doing somersaults and sprinting, but not actually practicing. So we got time, but he needs to get his act together. All indications are he'll be let loose next week. Dak was efficient. Okay, we read that. Pass rush was lethal on the outside. Inside was less impressive in pass rush, but good against the run game. So let me ask you. The only guys that are going to give you any sort of pass rush from the inside are going to be a Solomon Thomas or an Osa, right? But that's the idea, is it not, Randy? I mean,
yes. I mean, if you can get pressure from the outside, and you can stop on the inside.
That's all.
You've done what you want to do. Yep. That's exactly what you want to do.
Jay Toy, it looks like he's clogged up a toilet or two. Dude, absolutely, Dirty Sanchez. I'm sure he has, man. I'm sure he has. Thank you, Marcus. All Eagle Wade does is complain. Ultra. Wade just wants to win, Ultra.
Look, Wade wants to win. What do you want me to do? Get on the ground and suck my Ozzy's thing off every night? What do you want me to
do? Be nice. Come on, man. I got ladies. No, she's gone.
I mean, what do you want me to do? Just, oh, my God.
What are you eating? That's what everybody wants to know. What are you eating?
He's eating Golden Corral.
I'm eating some strawberries.
Oh, there you go. Eat a little healthy. Marcus, they always a tuck for Pigeon fans.
What do you want me to do? Suck on Tyler Guyton strawberries or what? I mean, he's the best tackle. He's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Jimbo, really?
Our receivers are going to be Jerry Rice. That's how y'all think.
Clemente, Wade, stupid. Yeah, I mean, don't talk about the receivers, Wade. You can talk about a lot. Don't talk about the receivers. Energy was ramped up even more. It was a physical session, maybe to get ready for tomorrow? A question mark. But anyway, let's get back to what I said to Randy. Pass rush was lethal on the outside. Inside was less impressive in the pass rush, but really good against the run. Again, if they could hold up, what I was watching the other day with Jay Toia, he was concentrating on taking two guys, and he was able to withstand, not give up ground, and he wasn't getting pushed back into the linebackers. We call that staying clean, keeping the linebackers clean. If you can keep the linebackers clean, they can then see and float to the football. So,
isn't that what Vita Vea does in Tampa Bay?
Yeah, Ultra and I'm negative about everything. Hold on. Remember what I said about Overshown Ultra? The best abilities, availability. Where's he at?
All right.
He may not play all year. That's why I said I preferred Bobby Wagner, but you shot that down and said, oh, we got Overshown. Well, he ain't playing. He may not even play this year.
YouTube Jay Capella. Jay Toia is doing I don't know what that means, brother. He's only getting reps. No, we have multiple big guys. Again, he is actually elevated. You know, he's a good player. Nobody's saying he's a Pro Bowler, but you don't know that he's not a good player, Jay. YouTube, come on, man. Wade is pretty smart most of the time. Sometimes it goes back to his 90s Cowboys. Nah, he just, again.
Like the rest of us, he wants to
Hey,
win.
hey, Jesse,
We're
is
tired
that
of
the
losing.
Predator and the Giants helmet behind you in your background?
Who's that?
Oh, trust me, if the
I'm looking
Cowboys
at his
win in week
background.
1,
It's
I'm
got
going to be
Predator with the
kissing
Giants
some
helmet on.
Cowboy ass. Trust me.
We in the weeds, loyal.
Yeah, I know, Marcus.
You're going ready to curb stomp somebody, ain't you?
How is Samar James doing? Liked him. Up and down. He's actually coming on as of late, supposedly. Shamar James is doing better. He started out slow, Jimbo. He was a raw talent. He was a raw, so he's starting to, he's starting to come around. Yeah, Wade's putting the fucking strawberries away, man. I hope you didn't put him in the peroxide, see all the bugs come out of him.
Wade was eating some dark chocolate with them strawberries.
I was gonna say he's eating chocolate.
I thought you were dying.
Can't forget them walnuts. Can't forget them walnuts.
No, these nuts.
Whose man is this?
Oh, it's 99% cocoa, so got no sugar in it.
Yeah. How was Shamar? Yeah, we did that.
Eating some dank Damas strawberries, ain't you?
Fans should always have hope, otherwise you're just a hater now. Yeah, Marcus, again, there's no reason not to have hope with the offensive talent that we have on this team. We need to hopefully that the offensive line, I have faith that the offensive line is at least going to be middle of the pack, guys. Everywhere Clayton Adams is gone, I think we're going to be fine there. Are we going to be perfect? No, we're not going to be perfect. We're not going to be the Eagles' offensive line. You don't have to be. You could be middle of the pack and be fine. Defensive line. He likes Spanish ladies, Drew. If that's what you mean, I don't know if you want to go Spanish or you want to go
light skin chocolate. A lot.
No, wait. Drew said you need a chocolate lot lizard.
Yeah,
I would hate to see
chocolate.
Jay
We need
Torres
some
toilet
caramel
paper
in there.
bill. Oh my God. Alter Ego Wade wants Drew to breastfeed him.
God.
Jimbo says, "Loyal, I believe dank strawberries are chocolate covered and dipped in stevia."
Oh man. So some more news here. They are ramping up for the Rams, who starts tomorrow.
You know what time it is tomorrow?
Start?
This is probably middle of the afternoon. I'm not positive. I'd have to look.
I'll tell you who could breastfeed me. Dak gets that Super Bowl. Trust me, Dak could breastfeed me.
What's inside that chocolate that you're eating?
So is a joint practice start tomorrow, or is that later in the week?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, it is tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow.
Yep. And then we play the Rams Saturday.
Yeah.
They'll get out there and start fighting them. Cool.
Now, I had, cut Damone Clark. I had gotten rid of Damone just because looking at the salary, I'm like, okay, where's he going to fit? Damone Clark is having arguably the best camp of his NFL career. So, rejuvenated by the addition of Matt Eberflus, who, he features the linebacker, so stacking great plays literally daily at the halfway point, So, your thoughts on Damone Clark? So let's add up. How many linebackers do they normally keep, Randy? Do you know?
Don't they keep 7? Something like that, 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Looking at it, you got Justin Barron, rookie out of Syracuse. I don't know if he makes the team. I'm not sure if maybe he's a practice squad. 235, 6'4", 235. I like him, but I haven't. I really can't wait to see him in games.
Good linebacker size though.
Wade,
6'4",
have you ever had one of those lizards give you a Dutch steamer. Oh, God.
No, but I have had one give me a French tickler.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are disgusting.
No Vegas for you.
Yeah. Oh, wait, if you go to Vegas, there's people out on the strip handing out cards.
Oh, yeah.
Just
They still do that?
I just know that the girl who shows up at your door is not the girl on the card. It's normally a dude with an Adam's apple saying, "Hi." Yeah.
What up, Wade?
How are
Think I'll
you?
go there.
I'm here. Hi, hun. Anyway, let's get to the linebackers. Let's just look at the linebackers. Damone Clark, obviously. Darius Harris, I don't know if he makes it. He's a 5-year. Shamar James, he's making it. So let's say Damone, Shamar James, Buddy Johnson. He's a big-time special teamer. I think maybe he makes it. That's 3. Marist, obviously, 4.
Overshown.
You got Kenneth Murray, 5. Overshown is going to start out on a PUP.
Sanborn.
Sanborn, 6. I'm just going down the roster here. So that's, like I said, Overshown will start. Yeah, so that's kind of what you're looking for. So, really not too many surprises. Damone Clark's on this team. He's playing really well. And I had him cut. So, hey, Jeff Lee, how are you, brother? Oh, God. Ultra Cowboys, same here. We're going to kick the Eagles' ass week 1. Marcus, I'm hoping, but I think I think that game is going to be a close game. I know a lot of Eagle fans are thinking it's going to be a blowout. I don't see it that way. Anything can happen. I'm not making excuses. I just think anything can happen. If we can't stop the run, it's going to be ugly. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do think we could score. So, Sanborn, Murray, Leofel, James, Clark, and Barron. Okay. So, who's out in your mind, Ultra? Sanborn, Murray, Leofel, James, Clark, and Barron. So, who did I say that's out or no? I had everybody. Justin Barron. Just curious. Damone.
I still think Damone may be out.
Darius Harris, yeah.
Because he's had 3 years and he really hasn't done a whole lot.
James. So Buddy Johnson gets cut and puts on a practice squad. That's possible. I mean, Buddy Johnson's a great special teamer for us, and he does a lot. So he may initially get cut and then be brought back. I could possibly see that. So,
but Brian, some tell me a big name is going to be let go from that linebacking core.
Like who though? I don't think so. We don't have any real big names. They're not getting rid of Kenneth Murray.
I'm talking about names that we know.
I think that's an easy one. I think what we just said is probably how it's going to be. It's either going to be Buddy Johnson or Barron that don't make it, but whoever doesn't make it will be brought back onto the practice squad. So, I think that's pretty much it. My question is, how many tight ends are we going to keep? Ultra, how many tight ends do you think we're going to keep? Sam Williams was getting outside linebackers reps today. Yeah, that's what we were looking at, and we were like, was he playing linebacker? Yeah, I guess he was.
You know what? That's what's going. You just hit the hammer on the nail with that one with the tight ends.
Yeah, I don't know how many we keep. Obviously, Fairweather's gone.
Probably 3, right?
Princeton Fant, he always seems to get cut, and they bring him back on the practice squad. So I'm expecting that again. You got Jake Ferguson. Right, you got Ultras. You got Luke Schoonmaker.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you got Ultras guy
Spam Ford.
Brevin Span Ford. He's having a hell of a camp. You got Tyler Neville, who I like, but I think you can get him on the practice squad.
Fairweather.
Schoonmaker. Yeah, I don't think Fairweather's.
No, I don't either.
John Stevens. I don't think he's gonna make it this year.
I don't either.
He's just not. It's a shame, man. That's why Overshone's trying to do is like it's crazy. So I think that's an easy position too. Right? So that's an easy position. We just kind of spelled it out. Where it gets tough is offensive line, right? I mean, who's in, who's out, who's not making it. Maybe not offensive line. I think what makes it tough is defensive end. How many you keeping? I would think you're going to keep most of them. So I guess the running back and wide receivers, that's going to be the tough cuts. I mean,
Clemente Hendershot's gone.
Yeah. Hendershot's long gone. I would say running back and wide receiver are going to be the tough cuts. So, now Miles Sanders did leave practice the other day, but he supposedly is more of a veteran day. He tweaked something, but he's fine. So, Brian Schottenheimer said that he expected Tyler Smith back at practice after dealing with some knee soreness. He has some tendonitis. Again, you want to be careful with that. That's why I kind of like leaving him inside and having that wall with him.
And his word, he said, is to sit him out for his preventative maintenance.
Yeah, I saw. Did you see the interview with him?
Yep.
He said my knee was
Lord
just
Von,
a little
tomorrow,
bit
brother.
sore. I didn't want to mess
What's up,
around
Jay
and play.
Smooth? Jay Smooth in the house.
Lord Vaughn, our joint practice is tomorrow.
But Tyler Smith is expected back at practice after dealing with some knee tendonitis, but it didn't end up taking the field on Saturday. So I don't know if he was out there today. Does anybody know if he was out there today? He did on Monday and was okay. He was in on individual drills, but not team drills today. They're not going to rush him back. But he was on a maintenance. Is basically what it is, a maintenance. So again, I personally, I heard today for the first time that Asim Richards said he'd rather play guard than tackle, which is maybe why they're giving Nate Thomas. Now they're still playing him at tackle, but Asim Richards in his mind wants to play guard. So I don't know about that.
What's up, Jay Smooth?
What's up, Jay? How are you, brother? Interesting. Yeah, Ultra, I wouldn't move him. I like the idea.
I wouldn't either.
I like the idea, Loyal. I know you said move him out to left tackle and wait again.
Well, I was saying if we needed to.
But just like
Yes.
Zach Martin. Remember when Zach did? He went out and got the knee injury. It's different. You got to be a big. I mean, I don't want to do it. I like leaving him at left guard, BB at center, and let's groom Tyler Booker at right guard. He's going to have his ups and downs. I said he's going to come in and be a power player. Where he's going to struggle is a guy that has moves from the 3-tech that's going up against him. That's where he may struggle at times. So, thankfully in our division, they're just beasts. And so he may actually be better served going up against guys who are just strong that aren't these light guys that, like Solomon Thomas is giving him a lot of problems. Vinny? So,
I've always said Tyler Booker right guard.
Yeah. I mean, but what's nice is we have a lot of depth.
Well, that's Zach Martin's replacement. We have to.
We got but we got a lot of depth. Yes, Ultra's saying he could see Asim getting traded. That's what I hope. Not that I don't want Asim, but if Nate Thomas is that good, you can't keep everybody. Like I said, you could have Nate Thomas, you could have Tyler Guyton, and then in a pinch, you could then, God forbid, you were injury riddled, you could then kick out Tyler and then use Hoffman and Bass and all those guys at guard. Rob Parker when he comes back. So,
I think you're going to see a few trades at the end of training camp.
We always say that, and they never do it. They need to do it. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Say, all right, you're not going to, you're going to cut DJ Reader? Fine. You trade him to us, and we'll give you, because, that's going to happen. There's going to be a veteran that one of these teams maybe drafted a big guy, and he's really playing well in camp. there's going to be guys available. So use your depth and go get one,
Mm-hmm.
So, Marcus, they need to fire the manager 3 years. Oh, you guys must be talking about the Yankees. I work next to a guy who, big time Yankee fan, and he's an Eagle fan and a Yankee fan. Yeah. So go figure. But he can't stand the manager. Guyton needs to develop. Yeah, YouTube, Jake, I agree. He does. And he will. I'm not saying he's going to be Pro Bowl this year, but he's made a lot of strides. What's up, Ray Sean?
Yeah, he'll have a better year too.
Listen, guys, I have the link up at the top. If anybody wants to join, just hop on in, man. Hang out for a little bit. Like, we're going to hang out another half hour or so. The link is at the top. If anybody, even if you're not a channel member, this is an opportunity to come in and hang out. Hang out in the living room and talk to the guys.
Yeah, Jay Smooth, he did sign back.
Marcus, hop on in here, brother.
Lyle Collins, to me, he's just a body. He's not going to be the guy that he was when we had him signed. He's just going to be a body there, I think. And he's right. He's a right tackle, so if anything, he'll play behind Terrence Steele and whoever, just rotational. But I don't think he's going to be a big part of our line.
Jay Smooth is in, baby. There he goes. You got Jay Smooth. Most Cowboy fans are Yankee fans. Nah. Oh, yeah, I would agree. Most are. Not me. I'm a Phillies, Flyers, Sixers. But like I said, my father was a Cowboy fan. That's all I've ever known. So I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm a little odd. But yeah, Philly 500. You'll see on Wednesday. I guarantee that he's going to say, I just can't believe it. How are you a Cowboy fan? You like the Phillies, Flyers, Sixers? I'm like... it is what it is. But yeah, like a lot of them are, though, Ultra. A lot of them do like the Lakers, the Yankees, the Cowboys, so. But what's up, Jay Smooth? What's up, man? Where you at?
You're muted, brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What are you doing, Jay? You working?
He's unmuted, not that.
Yeah, you're muted, Jay, just to let you know. I'm not a Yankee or Laker fan. Hate both. Logan, I can't wait to see Philly 500 on Wednesday for the Clash. Yeah, it'll be cool, though. I don't stir up fake BS. Ultra Philly has the highest paid Band-Aid in Joel Embiid. Yeah, I know, man.
Hey, you're still muted, Jay.
Yeah, Jay, you're muted, brother. The 90s made you a fan, Ultra. Let's see here. What else we got that we could talk about? The highlight of the day came in early team periods as tight end Princeton Fant elevated in a flat for an incredible one-handed catch. The throw was delivered from a high Joe Milton. Joe Milton threw it high. Now, listen, is there any... Let me ask Ultra. Ultra, is there any chance that Luke Schoonmaker is traded? Since they signed Ferguson... I don't think so. I think they'll ride with Schoon. He's looking good, but they're not going to trade Schoonmaker, are they?
They could.
I'm just saying.
If they like one of these new tight ends like Neville or somebody, they may, but I don't see it happening.
I am Lord Von. You know that. I do. I'm going to Phillies game in a few days. Or at the end of on my birthday in August.
What do you think they would get back for Schoonmaker to make the trade worth it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe a 5 or a 6, maybe.
Ultra says no.
Not a lot.
Ultra says no.
I don't think so either.
But I'm only saying it because I'm just, I don't think they would do that. He lost weight. He looks pretty good out there. So, and you need some, because Ferguson gets hurt. Schoonmaker played well when Jake got hurt. Yeah, there you go, Ultra. Yeah, Schoon is staying. All right. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm trying to find who we could possibly get rid of. You guys anybody know anybody that might be on the trade block?
I mean, that's going to say trade block, but I think Tolbert, that's a guy who needs to watch his back a little bit.
I agree.
Yeah, they're saying that Tolbert is being surpassed by Mingo.
Holden and Mingo.
That's the reason why they brought Mingo in, I think, is to...
Yeah. but I don't see them getting rid of it. I don't see them pulling the trigger right now. I think they keep them both. Dallas likes getting that. They ain't cutting them. I think Dallas
Well,
likes getting
isn't
that
this his
compensation.
last year?
Yeah. So
Isn't this? Yeah. So they're gonna get. We're gonna get a draft pick back no matter
Logan,
what next year.
no thanks, brother. I ain't no Eagle fan.
I guess
Yeah, we
depends
don't
how
get
much
the
you get
extension
signed
for
for.
him because if you remember, he was a third round draft choice.
Yeah, he was.
Who's that?
So we should get something
Tolbert.
back for him. Tolbert.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be here. That's Dak's guy, So, but again, if Dak wants to win, he's got to let that go. He's got his tight end, right? He got Jake Ferguson a new deal. It's a very good team-friendly deal. When you break down that deal, it was big time.
Mingo is such a freaking physical receiver, and he catches the ball when it's his way. He grabs and takes that ball. I didn't think that I thought they messed up, but I was wrong about Mingo. I'm
Why?
telling you, he's going to be a physical receiver.
All you have to do is watch his college, and that's why it was cracking me up. Everybody says he was a bust and break. One of the hardest positions is receiver, and like to be traded after 1 year, right? You were with Carolina. Nobody played well with Carolina except the running back. Who the
I think
hell
the problem was that when we traded Trey Lance for a fourth and he sat, and Mingo was essentially doing the same thing, like just screwing yourself out of fourth round picks 2 years in a row, especially when you're needing things like running back, something that, a fourth round pick will come in handy.
Right.
So I think there was a lot of that too. Mingo just kind of got lumped into that. And it was unfair because he had Cooper Rush throwing him the ball. So kudos to the Cowboys for having a foresight. Sometimes they can do that. Sometimes.
Yeah, Vinny.
They know what they're doing sometimes.
Yeah, Vinny makes a point, and everybody's going to get caught up in the name, but he does remind me of Dez body type. He has that body type, but I would say he's got a better route tree than Dez.
I agree.
Dez was just a beast. Ultra. That's what I like about Mingo. When you get the ball in his hands, he reminds me of a
young Debo,
like Timu Debo. Or Debo Light. How about that? That's kind of how I see it. And I think, it's going to be interesting because, like I said, it's just amazing. Like 2 years ago, we had a lot of depth when we choked against Green Bay, right? Last year, we had no depth. Now we got a lot of depth again. Not so much in the secondary. But if you fast forward, guys, and Diggs is back like they're talking, right? If Diggs is back, you have Diggs, Bland, and we could talk about that next. Bland getting a new deal. Diggs, Bland, and then obviously the Kyrie Elam is like the best corner we got. Him and Bland are they're just having great days after great days at camp. Everybody else, it's a little bit of a suspect. You pick on the Eagles, but we're leaking oil there too. So you're getting a Gilmore would be. I know he's not what he was, but that would bring a modicum of reliability a little bit. At least somebody that's played the position. I'm hearing Gilmore is coming, so we are seeing.
Which guy, like, having a lot of this training camp hype, Brian, do you feel like we need most to work out? Like, we need the hype to be true. All the guys are being hyped up right now.
Jadon Blue. If Jadon Blue is what we're hearing he is, again, he's not going to be a 3-down back. There's nothing wrong with that D-shift. Again, it's nothing wrong with not having a 3-down back.
I don't care. I'm good with
most teams don't have that. Now the Eagles, you're paying them all that. I'm gonna run you like kind of how we had with DeMarco Murray. Remember, we were like, all right, we paid, we're gonna run you into the ground, and then the Eagles paid him, and then he was basically spent. But other than that, I think if Jadon Blue can do what we're seeing, what's awesome with like a Jadon Blue is his vision. it's his vision is really incredible, and he cuts on a dime. He's got that one cut downhill running, and he's the best when it comes to that. So if Jaden Blue lives up to the hype so far, that's going to be exciting. So, anybody else? Anybody have some?
Yeah, Broadus did also bring up today. Maffa is coming on too. He said he really likes the running back room. He said it's underrated. People don't. It's going to be better than people think.
Yeah, I think
That's what he said today. And with Turpin, you put Turpin as a running back, and you got Mingo in the middle and Ferguson in the middle, and you got the outside that we have. This is going to be an offense that I don't know how many teams are going to be able to contend with. I'm telling you, it's going to be a heck of an offense.
Ultra says
it's our offensive line that's going to make the difference.
Yeah. I mean, Ultra says Dallas is going to be better than a 2023. 2023 was such a disappointment. But like, do you know where I think we're going to be better is mentally. I think we're going to be mentally better. Now, again, we got to get through this BS with Micah Parsons. We got to get through it. And you put it in a rearview mirror, and everybody be kumbaya again. It needs to happen not on the eve of the season, guys. It needs to happen.
I agree.
Like in the next 2 weeks. Well, yeah. I mean, it really does need to happen. But let's just please hope we don't have any major season-ending injuries. Please, can I get that? Even from you Eagle fans, can you please just hope that we stay healthy? I mean, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. It's going to happen, but I don't want. Please, just give us a shot at making the playoffs. We have our depth back plus more rotational. Dustin Bosley, I think so. Our linebackers in 2023 was LVE and Ball. Yeah, again, Bell, I mean, yeah, think about that. It was in a playoff game. Well, I don't think he was there for the playoff game, but it was Leighton Vander Esch and Marquise Bell. Our linebackers are way better. I think it was Drew. I was sorry, Drew. I was running my ass off today trying to get done. Well, I don't want season-ending injuries, Bruce Banner. Just like I'm not rooting for him for the Eagles. I know I get emails. A lot of yous are rooting for season-ending injuries for the Cowboys, but maybe it was you. I don't know. But somebody keeps emailing me. I hope Dak breaks a leg. I'm like, you really need that? But yeah. Sorry, I was running, Drew. So I'm trying to get done so I can actually do a video rather than do one from my mail truck. He says the Eagles linebackers are looking good, and we like our linebackers. We're scared right now is until we see Diggs and Bland and Elam on the field together. We need to get Kellen Carson back. That's what we're worried about right now is our secondary.
Low key, man, I'm kind of worried about our linebackers.
Are you really?
They're unproven.
Well,
if they can come in and do what Bond did, be an unproven guy, and come in and but I just feel like when I see great defense, man, they got
Murray is proven.
Real good.
Yeah.
Not Leofau?
No, Murray.
No, you said Murray. Nah, I mean
he was the team captain. He led the Titans in tackles last year.
He's solid.
He's solid. You got Leofau in year number 2. You got Jack Sanborn who could calm everything down.
Nah, man, I'm not about to hype these names up, man.
No, but Jack Sanborn did it with Chicago. They're all pissed off that they don't have him.
If I'm entertaining the idea of trading Micah, or that sounds good to me, then I can't give no Sanborn no love.
Wow,
he's solid though. Solid though.
Yeah, again, and just think that's not even counting a Damone Clark, who's again having one of his best camps yet. So, and then we have obviously Overshown, hopefully coming back at some point. So
you remember different position, but do you remember what's his name? Andy Jones.
Yes. I don't know if it was Andy Jones.
It was a wide receiver though. You know what I'm talking about? He went to the Texans, I think. Ended up going to the Texans.
Oh yeah.
You remember how big his name was in training camp for like 2 or 3 years?
Yeah.
That's why I'm just so hesitant about.
I know you're not.
I know you're not buying totally into it.
No, I'm not. But again, I trust Eberflus and bringing this guy in. Maris Leofow is a stud. Again, he's a sideline to side. I mean, he had a good year last year, and I think between him and Murray, I think they're going to be good. Again, just imagine who we had last year. We had Eric Kendricks, who's still out there. Nobody wanted him.
Right.
So we're in a way better situation than we were last year. So
we're in a better situation.
Yeah, it ain't.
But
I hear you.
And I'm being, I'm kind of tugging on words a little bit. But I'm only doing it for just the purpose of like when you see like the Bowmans and Warner and
Fred Warner. Yeah, I get it.
Greenlaw.
Yeah.
Last year, I feel like Bobby Wagner and Louvu were like Jaden Daniels got a lot of praise,
and they still gave up 50 to the Eagles. So we didn't give up 50.
They did, but I mean that's
I know.
But I just I feel like linebacker is kind of gotten away from us.
Well,
I mean, the past 5 years it's been horrible.
I would say this:
Bruce did have a great system in play, and he's a linebacker guru. So I'm hopeful about that.
I would say this, D-Shift, is that Eberflus covets the linebacker, and if he likes what he's seeing and what they're doing, I would trust him. That's the one thing. He needs certain things out of linebacker. So, just have faith in him, as far as linebackers go. We're in a better situation than we were last year.
I agree with that.
So, we are a lot better in at least starting off the year. By this point last year, D-Shift, we already lost Sam Williams for the year in a non-contact drill. You know what I mean? Not only do we have him back, but we have a host. We didn't have Dante Fowler last year. He left. We got Dante Fowler. We're going to have Micah. We got Ezeraku. We got Marshawn Nealon, who plays defensive tackle as well. Again, we have
Nealon's a second-year guy as well.
Yeah. And we have a lot of guys who could slide down and play defensive tackle, who will slide down and play defensive tackle. So, again, I'm not so much worried about. I mean, obviously, I would love to have another big one tech, but who knows? Who knows? I'm more worried about our secondary right now.
I feel like safety. There's been like a odd calm about safety, especially with how they played last year.
I agree with you.
I feel like there's this eerie calm about like, why aren't we complaining about safety a little bit more? Like, why are we?
Well, they're playing good. That's why. Yeah. Like what I'm hearing is Malik Hooker is playing with some physicality, and I never thought I would say that. He's been very solid, and Donovan Wilson has been all over the place in this system. It's weird how a system can change you, but at the end of the day, Donovan Wilson also made a lot of mistakes last year under Mike Zimmer. He was trailing, he was misdiagnosing plays. He had a horrible year. That's why I was ready to cut him. So I'll have a short hook on him. We do got Marquise Bell, Wanye Thomas. We do have a lot of depth there. So, again, I think we're better. Again, it is what it is. It is.
We're better with our coaching staff this year than we have been in the last 5 years. McCarthy, you watch our offense now in practice.
Lord Von.
We're moving all over the field now, where we didn't do any of that the last 5 years. I'm excited about this offense.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too.
Nobody said we were winning that game, Lord Von. What are you talking about? We went to the game last year and we were hoping, but we had backups. We had a fucking what's his name as our backup quarterback last year.
We had Cooper Rush.
Yeah, we had
God.
Cooper Rush. It was fun. We had a great time, man. We had a great time.
You just watch,
Randy. His deep ball was about 5 yards a pop. That's how far his deep ball was, 5 yards down the field.
Man. We'll see this year. We'll see this year.
This up, Randy. Just watch.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, Turpin's going to turn a lot of heads, and then you got Blue. If Blue gets a little bit of a gap, he's gone. People don't understand how fast our offense has gotten. And now you have to cover the whole field on offense. Chris. You got two of the best receivers in football on each side of the field. We only had one receiver. You realize how good our receivers group has gotten better this year with just adding Pickens and Mingo, and now Trayshawn Holden. Our receivers are freaking top of the line. I don't care what anybody says.
What's up,
I
Marcus?
can't disagree.
What's up, brother?
Well, how
You're muted, Marcus. Dustin, go look at the evidence. AJ and Smitty be cooking bland.
so
Here we
speak
go.
on the
Who
like
cares?
the improvement from an aging Zach Martin to a stud like Tyler Booker.
Go ahead, Randy.
Well, Tyler Booker is very physical. Martin, I think he was hurt for the last 2 years. I don't think he was hurt just last year alone. He was hurt for 2 years. Booker is young. He's not beat up like Martin was. You could tell by the way Martin was playing last year. He was struggling to keep on blocks. Booker, he struggles a little bit with the fast guys right now, but he's going to get that in there, and I think it's going to take him a year, just like it took BB. Next year, he's going to be in the Pro Bowl. You watch it. Booker will be a Pro Bowler next year.
I got a question for you. Why are the Browns? The Browns are signing another quarterback.
Oh, really?
Maybe that's why they don't win games. I mean, come on. How many quarterbacks can you have?
They have 6 quarterbacks. They just signed Tyler Huntley.
That makes no sense to me.
It don't make no sense. And he used to play with Cleveland.
Browns don't make sense.
Yeah,
Marcus, you're muted. Marcus, swipe over and unmute yourself.
It must be you want to be a baseball team, have rotating quarterbacks.
I guess.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the. Just looking at the updates here. Trying to get some updates. Jaguars list Travis Hunter as a starter on offense.
That's no surprise.
Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
The Browns list Joe Flacco as starter on the initial depth chart.
That's a smart move.
Yeah.
He's got the most experience.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I'm thinking the Browns might be using those quarterbacks as trade bait too, signing all those quarterbacks.
I can see that, Loyal. I can see that.
Because they're going to have they're going to have a tough decision to make with all those quarterbacks,
Drew, I didn't say that Booker was going to be an all-pro. I said Pro Bowler. There's a difference.
You said next year, right? You said next year.
Yes, next year he's going to be a Pro Bowler, not this year.
That's fair. That's fair. It's possible he's out the door. It's possible. But anyway, they are getting Dallas and Deron Bland. Just a little bit of news here. They are, with all intents and purposes, what we're hearing is a deal was pretty much in place. They're just kind of dotting the I's and crossing the T's. So Deron Bland will be the next Cowboy to get a deal. What's your thought on that, guys?
I'm not surprised.
I think that tells me that Diggs ain't back next year, and I think that Tyler Smith is next.
Yeah, if they can do Bland, Tyler Smith, and Micah, and then you're going to get Ferguson, Bland, Tyler Smith, and Micah before the season, then that's a beautiful thing. I don't know that Tyler gets done. I think Bland gets done, and I think Micah will get done. And Tyler Smith, if they can find a way to get it done, then that would be great. I mean, it really would be. Because then that's showing you that they're learning a little something. Now, I do think if Jerry wasn't in the picture, it would be a little better.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't think Steven would be doing exactly what his dad's doing now. Again, his dad just can't help himself. He's just stubborn.
You hear me?
Yes, we got you. What's up? Who's that, Joe? Jay?
Yes.
Okay, what's up, Jay? Yeah, we got you. Marcus is still muted and Jesse's muted.
Okay, cool.
I'm slow. You guys are making rookies, Pro Bowlers, All Pros. Next year, Drew. Again. What's the
Nobody
Yeah,
said
I mean, it
nothing
happens.
about all
Why do you
pros.
care what we think, man?
It
Again,
happens all the time, though. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it happens enough to where it's not, out of sight. And then when you talk about the guard position, when you get drafted as a top 15,
Stop
top
trolling.
10 guard,
Stop.
you typically become a Pro Bowler pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So, I
Give the
mean,
man a chance. Give him a year. I didn't say this year. I said next year.
yeah. Nah, and then, Rand, to be
Hey,
fair,
if our
Rand is
middle, we might have one of the best middle three young players in football right now coming up. I'm not saying right now.
I
I'm
think we
just
do.
saying. I think the middle is solidified.
What's up, Mark
Now we just
Hudson?
need to solidify the outsides.
And I've been hearing rumblings about, people saying that, telling Tyler Guyton that he can be a Pro Bowler one day if he keeps working the way he's working.
Before he got hurt, he was looking good. He was looking a lot better than he did last year.
Yeah, he was. He was kicking some tail. What I heard that. What I was.
That's what they said.
Terrible.
Hit that like button for me, everybody. I appreciate it.
Well, no, I think Randy's spot on, man. You have that interior locked up, just the way those guys been playing. BB can end up being the best center in the league. Like he has that type of potential.
Potentially, yeah. But I mean, right now he's better than average. Like I said, he was.
Oh yeah.
He was on again, like stats wise, he was right there last year. But I expect him to be a lot better this
They
year.
got some good ones out there. They got some good
Yeah,
centers
I
out
mean,
there.
again,
sure.
it's. I believe that interior between him, Booker, and Tyler, it can be a strong part of the team going forward. Obviously, we're all hoping Guyton, but when you're injured, you can't help the team. So hopefully he gets back soon and he picks up where he left off because everybody was really raving about how he was looking. Again, it's going to be tough for him to be able to.
Yeah, then there's Steele.
Yeah, and then you have Steele. Again, Steele has always been good in the run game.
I mean, Steele does his job, though, against, like, bad competition.
Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see.
Thanks,
Terry
Jimbo.
McLaurin. Terry McLaurin looks to be a former Cowboys star wide receiver back from retirement. So yeah, so they are counting. Now they're calling Michael Gallup a star. Isn't that funny? Wow. All right. Whatever. Here we go. Jimbo. Thank you, Jimbo. I appreciate you, brother. Again, Drew, we hear about rookies all the time. We're hearing about how great Ty Robinson is. He's going to replace Milton Williams. We're hearing it all over the place. So that's a lie, Drew. Sandeep, Brian, how is everything? I'm okay, man. I'm okay. Disappointed in some things, but
we're going to be able to tell a lot tomorrow when we scrimmage the Rams tomorrow. Tomorrow's more important than Saturday is because we're going to see where our lines and everything else stands.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, and I think we'll be honest, right? I mean, we're not going to
Right.
we're not going to sugarcoat it. We have a lot that we need to see. It's just like we're talking what we like and what we think. We're saying ifs and buts and candy and nuts. That's what it is. We haven't seen nothing right now. We've seen shells and we've seen the guys getting hurt. That's what we've seen. It's been very physical, very physical. I don't see that can be a bad thing. So
the difference between last year and this year is last year we honestly knew we didn't have a chance in anything.
We're saying
our coach was a lame duck coach. And we signed one or two players, like you said. So we really didn't have nothing to look forward to.
Thanks,
and
Jimbo.
then our season bottomed out.
Thanks, Jimbo. I appreciate
that's
your support.
your owner's fault for that.
Yeah, I agree.
Ultra, I mean, again, I don't think people realize Tyler Booker he has struggled against some speed guys, like more like a Solomon Thomas type of guy, whereas he's doing well and he has done well against bigger guys. So again, he still has a lot to learn, Booker. He has a big upside, but he's not there yet. So we will see. We will see how fast he's going to pick it up. You know, unfortunately, he's got to go against Beast week 1, and he's going to get tested. So we're going to know right away what we got in Tyler Booker, at least off the bat. Phillies are on 3-3 already. Oh, wait. Damn. I got to turn it down. But all right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. So I appreciate everybody hanging out a little. I'll do this again tomorrow after work or about the same time. Maybe a little earlier, but I'll do it again. I'll put the link. We can get some new people in here, and maybe they'll become channel members if they like hanging out with us in the Zoom crew. So I'll do it again tomorrow. Again, I hope everybody has a good rest of your night. I'm going to go eat something and chill out. And any last words, boys?
Go Cowboys. We got football.
Football's on.
Look forward to tomorrow, seeing what we got.
Yeah, and
Hook 'em, Loyal.
There you go. Yeah, we got college football coming up. So, all right, everybody, I'm out.
Later,
guys. All right, thank you.